welcome to the Saturday stream! We are back playing Kerbal Space Program and I nearly thought it was Tuesday. Beautiful, what a great day. Let's just stop that playing at me. I want to first say hello to another three, and I think Great Goat on Fire is probably going to join us very, very shortly. We might have a quick look in the R&D department at the moment. Now this is a bit of a mess. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, maybe we should be using some sort of other... a tree is the word I'm looking for. We got things like this line comes down and then intersects over the top of this line, and they just kind of like cross over each other. Like this should definitely be up here and this should definitely be down here, and all sorts of things like that. And I'm just like, it's not great. It's not great. But we are here looking for some rotors. We have been having many suggestions in the Discord chats for how to do various VTOLs. Unfortunately, almost all of them are dependent on pretty late game rotors. Vortex, Baron, Count, Spud. So we're going to have a look through. Supposedly there's a twin rotor somewhere, but we might also think that that's actually part of Fire Splitter Pure rather than Airplanes Plus, so we'll have to have a look. Okay, none of those seem like they're actually it. I was really trying to use these control rotors last time. I really like if it's in the supersonic flight, we've missed out somewhere. Okay, here's some more. I've got a feeling one of these is probably what we're after. Oh, look at all these. These look pretty beautiful. These look pretty beautiful. Let's just carry on down here and see what sort of stuff we get. Look at the side trailing edge 2-slot flap. What a name. This is the spoiler. Oh man, the supplementary part operation in lift express reduction spoiler. Oh man, that's such a name. We've got the large cockpit there. Okay, so we actually, I don't know, if we've got it, we're gonna get it soon. If not, I don't think it's part of the pack. That's a bit of a shame. I also want to just do a quick... Oh, I'm off here. Oh, no, my chat is not updated again. All right, hi, guys. How's it going? We got Callum, the Singing Boys, and Great Goat on Fire. Slice Pizza Pie, did I say your name? I hope so. I'm just checking my thing. Why is this not right? How do I restart this? Let's pull that down and hopefully... It's not working. Oh man, live chat, let's try that instead. There we go. Okay, I see some stuff. Okay, pretty sure you scroll past the twin blade. You think I scroll past the twin blade? Okay, I will double check on that. I just need to check that things are going where I think they are going. Okay, that's good. I don't know why it would suddenly change, but sometimes things change without me knowing why. Okay, that will be fine. That's off. That's good. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I really need to check that out. We've got Cubic. We've got Slice of Pizza Pie. We've got Great Goat on a Fire. We've got Callum Brumby, the Singing Boy, and another three. Is that everybody inside? I hope I said hello, because YouTube YouTube does hate me at the moment. I think. Well, no, I don't think. I think it's because I'm not doing so well. But I don't actually think that YouTube cares about that. I saw the sign and it opened my eyes. I saw the sign. I love Ace of Base. I'm sorry. just gonna bring it out. You reckon we scrolled past it? So it'll be in this one, if anywhere, right? Bumblebee, Tempest, Merlin. Let's scroll back and just double check. Pretty sure you squint past the Twin Blade. Kraken, Hawk, Gemini. Twin Blade. There we go. Okay, so we need 90. I mean, that's no problem, right? That's no problem. See, what's 90 science between friends? I didn't want to come back in. Well, actually, let's have a look quickly in the archives. Kerbin, we should have done a whole bunch of stuff in all the KSP, but not much elsewhere. Like, we don't even have a Badlands report or anything like that, so that's pretty good. Great Tech Spotter on Fire. It's great. Are we all just going to have a little Ace of Base chill out here? I mean, I'm down with that. I am down with that. All right, let's go and have it. I feel a little disconnected from the game at the moment. I'm not sure why. I'm just kind of like shaking it off, you know. I believe we are in the middle. Oh, we should have a look at the map. Just you. No, I'm down with you, man. I'm down with you. Stop playing my video back at me. Oh. I felt a little stressed this week, guys. I gotta be honest. No, things have just not been going particularly well. Now, these are some nice satellite movements. Oh, I remember. We went to do one, and then suddenly, like this one, we went to do the orange. Oh, yeah. But then, whilst we were up here, we did not have the comms network to deal with it. So now, maybe the relay will work, and we can... I mean, like, we are pretty much right there. I mean, we've still got the contract, right? No, not the experiments around the KSC, though we can do that. Put a new satellite in orbit around Kerbal. Bam, all right, let's do it. Will it be the same satellite? I don't think so. If we can add to it, that would be great. Hey, Regular Ruby, how are you doing? We're about to retry the mission that we failed last time because of the lack of comms. I was like, yeah, we're going to set up... it's all coming flooding back to me, guys. I was like, yeah, we're going to set up a high-altitude comms network. And then we went so high, thanks to the contract here. The contract specified what it is we wanted to do. We ended up going so high in the orbit that actually the relays we had couldn't keep connected. Whoops. So we're going to do it. Being bad, this is playing live chat badly and I'm missing couples of messages. Yeah, I had to switch to live chat rather than top chat. I'm not sure if you guys are aware that that is a thing that exists in YouTube. At the top of the chat box, you got, it will say top chat or live chat, and you click on that, or the drop down next to it, I think, on a real PC. Alright, can we upgrade this at all? I don't think we've got any sort of better engines or anything. The problem with having all these airplane engines is, of course, the fact that we can't find the rocket engines amongst them, which is a little bit of a shame. It'd be nice to be able to split this down into two things, maybe have a custom setup, but that's going to be pretty tough. But I think... I'm hoping that we can just, now that we've got the other satellite out there being like random relay. I mean, can anybody think of anything other than just to try it? We've got enough parts to put on a fairing. Everyone was saying fairing, fairing, fairing. I've got a feeling we don't have a fairing, but let's have a look. We've got an aerodynamic nose cone. Wait, that's in payload, right? There we go. All right, yeah, no, we can do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's pop that off of there. Put this on there. We'll do the edit afterwards, and then put that in there. And then we've got build fairing, bam, and it should just be, bam. Maybe we could do that again. Maybe we could do that again. We'll come down to about here, and then we'll point it like a proper pointy rocket. Nice, nice, nice. So now know where I hear Ace of Base, and I think nice. OSW. I'm not sure, man. What's OSW? I must proclaim my ignorance. Are we going to run out of solar power on the way up? How much do we? No, we should be fine, right? We should be fine. Now, did any staging be wrong whilst we'd be doing this? I think wouldn't work. What wouldn't work? Oh, single prop to orbit. Yeah, no, you can't prop up to orbit. I don't think so. Anyway, wrestling. Spelled wrestling wrong. Just use RCS the rest of the way. Don't have any RCS. Do it. I want to see that video. That would be amazing. The light where you belong. I do actually really quite like Ace of Base. They were big when I was growing up. I mean, that really does look perfect, doesn't it? We're just going southeast again. I have no idea. Like, we have real time gone forward days. Day 42 now, so I have no idea how this is still like this. All right, let's figure it out. Southeast. We're going this way. Go. Start in the right direction. Start as you mean to go on, right? So what are the chances of the first launch success today? I don't know. Everybody, what do you reckon? Hey, Carl, how you doing? Hello, Carl here. All right, I feel super under-caffeinated at the moment. I don't know why, because I am like pretty well caffeinated as well. I'm going too east, not enough south. The planet's already giving us east. We need south. Slim to none, 2%-ish. I mean, We're definitely getting a new comms satellite. No matter what, we are getting a new comms sat. You think I seem on the ball? I don't know, ish. I don't feel on the ball, if I'm to be honest with you. But yeah, I reckon we're definitely getting a new comms sat. But whether we get the one where we want it to be, that's another matter right there. Wait. We did this like... Wow, look at that spin. Look at that spin. That wasn't quite what I intended to get. I guess what's happening is these two are... it's trying to orientate itself as like plane wings, right? These two at the bottom and one at the top. I kind of get that, I suppose. I kind of get that. All right, 17 kilometers, 45 degrees over. We should be going for a beautiful... we are more off of... Wait, we're far more off of line than I thought we were. Revert to launch. What was that? Alright, cool. So there was the problem. You just ate so you're feeling lazy. Fair enough, man. Why did no one call me out for that beforehand? Okay, so how do we... We gotta wait. How many hours do you reckon that is? Man, that's hard to actually judge. Are we looking... I want to look at the Kerbal. There we go. If we look at Kerbal and then look that way and then... Oh man, it's a nighttime launch. Are people ready for the nighttime launch? Nah, that's not a fail. That's a reschedule. Long shot. Tiny relay. And let's go there. That looks good. Okay, think about this. North, east. More north than east. Oh, it's a nighttime launch. Well, we knew it was a night. I mean, oh, we might run out of electric charge at some point. That's kind of what I meant by that. Oh, it's a night launch. You have to glue up your butterfly. I presume you mean your knife rather than your collection of small insects. I would take the car 500. I think if we're talking 500 miles, I'd look into the plane options. You know, 500 miles is quite a distance. I do often wonder whether the tiny scale of the country that I live in changes my idea of like how far a long way is. Because I'm fairly sure Americans look at like a 2,000-mile journey and just like, yeah, whatever, that's like road trip time, right? Whereas we're like, that's all the way across Europe, eh? Okay, we're looking like we might actually be able to do something here. I know, that's crazy, but it should be good. Oh, about there? Is that about where it's at? I can take a 6-degree deviation. 5-degree. I mean, like, it is literally 50 miles to London for me, like almost exact. Like 60-something to the centre of London. And yeah, that's very much. I can tell you for sure that short of things affecting your sense of distance, that sort of thing affects your... Okay, cool. It's interesting. So what range would people be like, actually, I'm taking the plane? At what point do you be like, now I've had enough now? It's too far. No, come on, back this way. We've overshot by quite a lot, right? Or have we underestimated back the other way too much? Oh yeah, okay. Alright, okay. That's fine. How are we doing on the orbital stakes? That's what we really need to know. Alright, we're at like 50 kilometers up. We should definitely orbit up. The south tip of Sweden is tightly packed and there's a mild, is real long. Up in the Northlands, a mile is almost walking distance. Yeah, I mean, so like... Any point beyond the UK. You know what, Callum? I think you got a good choice there. But also, like, so we would take a plane to Paris, right? But we'd probably drive to Glasgow, which is crazy. I don't know how close to Glasgow you are, but I am legit closer to Paris, I think. Might have to go Google Maps in a sec, find out which one's closer than what. Take the plane when it's cheaper than the car, although I've never been on a plane. I've been plane quite often. I like 5 years ago got my passport redone. 15 years of not having one, or it being invalid, if you will. I got mine redone, rekajiggered. I've been pretty plane bound since. You know, before we lose our travel rights. Oh, we've got a moon encounter again. No. This orbit, man. What do they want? This orbit. Alright, that looks like a circle. Let's pull that out to about there. I live so that it's about the same time to get to John O'Groats Land. Oh, okay, fair enough, man, fair enough. Yeah, I'm like super set. If you draw a line between London and Bristol, I live on that line. I live about halfway down that line. Alright, let's pop a fairing. Wait, at some point we can get some electric charge. Don't know what's going. Oh, we need to deploy all antennas. Right, the mission so far. All right. I have a feeling Hat Games are what in Bristol. I can tell you that for a fact. Alright, yeah, it's quite weird. Like, my mum drives to Scotland all the time. So her most recent husband, that makes her sound a lot worse than she is, but her most recent husband is Scottish. To be fair, her husband before that was Scottish. Mum spends a lot of time in Scotland, it turns out. Wow, slice of pizza pie giving me some Canadian distances. Nice. Paris car 6 hours 20 minutes. To Glasgow car 6 hours. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. It was so close. So close. Oh, burn. Talking about like international travel distances. I've got a feeling that's why if you look on a map. Oh, let's just bring Brexit up again, why not? And if you have a look on a map that shows like people's voting habits in the Brexit vote, I've got a feeling it's distance based. Apart from Scotland, Scotland's like super pro staying with Europe. But like, if it's actually likely that you'll encounter one of the Europes, then you generally don't have a bad opinion about them. But if you just live in the middle of like northern countryside. That's kind of like the geographical trend I've noticed. Oh, that's not even close. There we go. I wish I'd done that a little bit slower. Let's get some numbers here. 1-1. I could call 1-1-11, I suppose, but... Try this. Give me some numbers here. 14's about halfway in between. I'll take it. I will take it. Now, I kind of wanted to come up on the descending node here. A little bit sad that we didn't. It was quite a miss. Ooh, let's see if we can do this without. Which should be something like that. Come on, don't be a fool. Oh, it's close. It's close. If we just slip and slide a little bit, we'll get there. You know what? That's probably close enough to get started with. That's pretty awkward as well. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the screaming in the background. My apologies. Turns out there's kids. I mean, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? What is going on? Also, hey ZTech and hey Union Jack. Right now we are doing the mission that we lost communication with when we were trying to do last time. You might remember that we got this guy, Comsat level 2, up in the orbit here, and then every time he came up to be able to try and sort out his Apple apps, he didn't have a comms connection. So I'm trying to send another one up that hopefully can communicate with Comsat 2 now, and then we will win, right? Yeah, maybe. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. I'll take it. I'll take it. Look at this. All right, how far away are we? I'm looking at the wrong thing. 54 seconds. Burn is 4 seconds. Whew. Red Bull tastes like Kerbal. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from there. It's not quite. It's definitely got that same sort of syrupy, but I would say that Kerbal tastes like raspberry, whilst Red Bull tastes like battery acid. But they've got the same syrupy nature to it. Don't make that sound like I don't like Red Bull. I like Red Bull. As a drink and as a company, I think they're doing wondrous things for the extreme sports market out there. Wonders. Is that even close enough to get going with? I want to just like swing around to here. Yeah, let's see what we can do, shall we? That up into line. I got a feeling it'll be easier to actually try and... No, of course not, because this is the bit that actually touches the circle with that. Had a brain fart. Had a brain fart. Alright, that... Who ever wants any of these orbits to be, right? Oh, that's too far. Oh man, if this is how exact it is, we're gonna have to turn our engine down. The battery market, nice. I've never had Red Bull, so your heart explode. Ah, touring's great, mate. Let's put this in the right place here. Nice. Blueberry Rockstar. Ah, yeah, no, okay, yeah. Like Monster's pretty tasty as well. I mean, to be fair, they all taste the same, just with an extra underlayer to the batteryness. They all say they've got a flavour to them, but they've all got the same flavour with an added extra, whatever the extra happens to be. Oh, we're actually going to have communication while... Oh, look at this! Oh, yes! Thrust limit a half. It's just push in the right direction. And hope that the space doctors know what they're doing. Oh, look at it all. Look at it all. I just want the Apple apps to touch and then chink. Well, if that's not right. Alright. I think we've got something approaching. Yeah, look at that. A comms network set up. Look at that. Look at this. These two should be nicely out of sync with each other so they can communicate all the time. Alright, cool. Did you know that batteries taste like burning mouth? I didn't know that, actually. No. Are you going to cover those dark zones? Maybe. I mean, this is actually all in aid of doing a moon mission at some point. Yeah, the green line does disappear a few times. What we really need to do... Mission success! Woo! Is that... We need some polar ones as well, don't we? Well, we need ones on that axis, right? We need one on the opposite axis if we can. I can't believe I've got all these science experiment things. We'll try and sort that out at some point. I'm probably going to make a jet VTOL thing. Space Splinter. Let's go and see if we can do another one of those in the other inclination. That would be ideal. Plus, we're building our money up so we can put on a good moon mission. And then a mission. Explosions. I kind of like the mission success, to be fair. We've performed a crew transfer near... Have we? Have we? Satellites. Alright, these are all good. No, I didn't want to go in there. Could you jury-rig the mongoose to be an SSTO? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, it's getting cold. Hold up, guys. I'm going to go push a door up. Sorry, guys. No boost. God, it was like, no. Could you jury-rig the mongoose? No, even the thermostat's not working. I'm going to have a word. Alright, anyway. We didn't want to come in here. We wanted to go and have a look at the mission control. I want a geosat, or a geostat, well, Kerbal stationary. If there's a contract, definitely. I hope so. Or a contract to... No, not that one. Move, put the satellite in orbit. I mean, it's 20 something, right? That's pretty close. 25 degree. Let's go and have a look at the map then. I mean, do we want to try this like distant one out here? I don't think my craft could get to that one actually. We struggled to get to this one, right? Impressed. This one would be pretty nice, just as a nice little staging one, right? 4 mil. Okay, let's do that. Let's go do some 4 mil. And let's see if we can label it up with some science ones, right? Slice of pizza pie really going through the rips today. Do you think we'd make the tall one? Oh, is that the one it wants us to move it into? None of the others are 4. Okay, I'm going to move Sobek. We're going to try this. I don't know whether this is actually possible or not. I assume that they've given us stuff. Prerequisites in place that include having enough fuel to do the mission. That's got to be a thing, right? Is a highly eccentric orbit that has a low periaps but a 1-day orbital period. 6 hours, right? That would mean we want an apoaps 3 hours away. We can do that. Okay, that's the orbit it wants me in. Go from here. No, please. Please, don't do these things. Why does everything have to be laid up on top of each other? I want to touch that. I want my apoaps and my ascending node to be right on top of each other. Because everything... Oh, did I just change my inclination? That's not what we do in a low orbit. So, I'm not sure if you guys are aware. Well, I'm fairly sure most of you are aware, but for those of you that are not, changing your inclination, your tilt, is the most energy-intense thing you could probably do in a spacecraft. I don't think NASA did that reproduction study. So it's better to do that very deep out into space because you're traveling slower, therefore the change you need to enact is also slower. So if you get any one of these orbits that are like, hey, can you put this somewhere else, please? Do it from the top here. Do your little change of inclination up here, and it will cost you much less. Mostly less. Okay, let's try and line these up. It was pretty good. It's getting worse. Be a combination. There we go. Somewhere that gets us right where we want to be. As long as you're touching the line, you're generally alright. Okay, let's try that one. That looks good. About super glue. Hang on. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Wow. Sexiest beat of a car, fair enough. I've come up with a great mod idea named Space Y. It would be a contract mission with some parts like challenges to launch cars into space and use pre-made remote control thrusters. That sounds like a good mission idea, actually, Cubic. Like the mission editor. Have you heard that the guy who superglued his... No, I did not hear about that. Another 3. That's that sounds like a horrific story that probably actually happened. Actually, setting of a communication. Did he die? How much full? Okay, we got 258. I mean, is that 163 on both? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know whether we've got this or not. I mean, really, we want to be deorbiting Sobek. Yeah, Space Y is already a mod. I am aware of this. Or like the SpaceX parts, but in Kerbal. Okay, that's looking good. Let's do our warp to maneuver. I'm just going to trust in the AI gods, right? I'm meant to be making lunch, and so far all Cubic does eat food before it gets on the plate. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. That's a good way to spend life. Unless you're trying to make lunch for other people, and then that's not so cool. Minimum of wastage. Yeah, I'll take that. Open this and give it a little wiggle. Are we still in the right place? Like that. Is this how much I am under my burn? Is this how much I don't have fuel for? That would be pretty disappointing. Especially as I don't have any way of refueling, like literally at all. Why would they give me a mission that's uncontrollable? Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this as well, Zed. I might very well agree with you, but we're on the path, the slippery slope. Well, here we go. I'm going to wait till I'm as close as I can be. They will give you missions even if you're out of fuel. That is disgusting. Yeah, the burn is 163. Well, fingers crossed that we get close enough. Maybe this will be the time that we use one of the mods. If we do get that close. So I don't know whether... Well, we'll find out. Come on, get closer. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the burn. We got. That ain't close enough. It ain't gonna let me have that, is it? You needed a KSP music video with animations to boost your views. You reckon, do you, Cubic? Lesson learned then. Lesson learned. I don't even have any way of like jettisoning stuff, do I? No. No. So the only thing we're going to be able to do is at some point, apart from I don't have enough room in motion control, at some point go through and telling me I'm not in orbit. There's the reach specific orbit. I think it wants to go, yes, you're in orbit. Not this orbit, but I'm in orbit. Alright, Space Center. Okay, so we can't do that. That's annoying. You would have thought, because like I know how these contract packs are put together. I put a couple of actual contracts together, and I know the like explosively big data format behind it. Like you can just carry on stacking stuff up that you want to know. So like he could totally put that in there. That's not great. All right, well we're gonna have to cancel that because it's gonna just sit here and eat all our contract space. Or are we going to just wait and try and deal with that later? Oh, these are vanilla? I disagree, sir. It's part of the clever sats, look. Give airplanes a purpose. We don't have any that are possible for that. These are... Ah, I see why. None of these are... Well, these are all... what's the word that I'm looking for here? Kerbin. So look, yeah, it's even got... I'm going to have to redo that pack. Whoops. Nothing for bases and stations. Exploration is just explore Kerbin, which is what? Rendezvous 2 satellite vessels in orbit of Kerbin. We can do that. Go on an orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. Can I do that? Right click. Kerbals can on EVA place. Is that the one that we've got or the one that we're going for? Okay, so we can put EVA down. What's the other thing we need that gives us EVA? I can't remember. Oh, that's the surface samples on EVA. We might just be able to get people out by now. Alright, Gemini mission time. You guys ready for this? I can't. Mission mailed. I mean, the mission might very well just be waiting for a claw. It's not failed. It's waiting until. Wait, let's have a look. Oh, we don't have a timeout situation. Okay, I want to do a thing quick. You guys are going to be like, what's this you're making? Maybe like, what are you going to do about it? So we're going to do this, and we're going to grab some fuel tanks. Yeah, I'll take these. Rockets. Make your choice now. We're not going far. Jets or rockets? I should imagine everyone's going to say rockets, actually. I'm just thinking about the rockets that we've actually got. Alright, that's... I'll hire a pit man. Have you ever tried to actually hire creative people? Oh my god. I have tried to, just reaching out to creative people to be like, hey, what's going on? Can we talk and stuff? And they're like, yeah, pretty much like that. Yeah, it's really, really hard to get hold of people. I try. Oh, I try. We're in here, we've got aerodynamics, and I'm going to do my cheaty little thing again, if I can find the thing that I want to cheat with. We're going to do this, we're going to turn it this way. No, we're going to turn it this way. Yeah! And we're going to scale it down. Bam! Someone's not been paying attention to the fact that we're playing career mode. We don't have rapiers. Got Junos. Okay, I actually want those to be a part of these fuel tanks because we're going to end up putting stuff in between. Yeah, that's good. Circular. Where's my small circular intakes? We need the... There's a small circular intake. I'm going to slap it around like that. Beautiful. Point. You just need a mindless person who can read a script and sing well. Yeah. Yeah, you say that. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, we shouldn't have any centre of lift at the moment. So far, those engines are too far back, but we have got other things that we want to put on here. Let's have a look. We want goo, material study, material study. I knew we were going to need 2 material studies. So we open those up, and we put the material studies in the gaps that we've just had. Or we could slap them on the sides. That's maybe a plan. No better than to try and make jet VTOLs. This is not going to go well. I mean, like, look at the size of this. Puts that over there. Let's try that there. It looks less unstable, a little bit less unstable. About there, and with you, if we could just have a little snap. Okay, so that looks horrific, but I think we can do something about it. If we push those in there, and then we get some little cat. Oh, we also need the mystery goo. Just one on the back here would be nice. Thanks. And what was the other thing? Atmospheric pressure scan, which, you know, for balance up on the front. Okay, looking good. Looking good. 1%. You reckon 1%? Oh, wait. Let's double those chances of survival, shall we? Yeah. Hey. I asked for that over there, thanks. Alright, cool. Highest survivability chances possible. I am tempted to replace these with wheels, and then we could roll everywhere. But that's not as cool, is it, guys? It's a small nose cone. Do we have a normal? There we go. Can we please put them in here? No. No. I guess we're going like that then. We're going to call this Hopper 1. Well, I might just call it Hopper. No. We'll call it Hopper. Okay, I'm currently on the runway. Why not? Let's do it. We want someone with some experience here. Let's send Gillie, our most experienced man. And with that, let's put some robot controls on it. There we go, no problem. And it's going to slightly nose forwards. You know, am I alright with that? I was thinking I might be alright with that, but we're going to... Yeah, I might be alright with that. So we've got some, like, natural forwards momentum, so I don't have to try and balance everything. Don't you need 2 goos? No, only 1 goo. Oh, more than doubled it. The real trick here is going to be finding the balance point. Slice of pizza pie really hitting the 80s music's hard here. Oh wow, okay. Wait, what? What's that? What's going on here? Retract? Extend. Look, it's happened here as well. Retract. Extend. Okay, there we go. No, it's disappeared. What? Well, I mean, there's no way that this is gonna go wrong. Oh, I don't understand why. Right, you come down here, you come down here. Are we ready for some mild explosive fun? We're gonna actually be able to lift. Yeah, oh, here we go. Minimal lift. Turning into more than minimal. Oh yeah. Love this method of flying. More. Okay, nice. Less. There are currently 2,000 ways this could go wrong. Thanks, man. I really needed those odds. Okay. Crawl away, mission control. Space plane hangar. Okay, here we go. Here we go. More thrust. Maybe I do want to put wheels on it. They're a bit more reliable. The best place for the comms is the surface of the moon facing Kerbal. It will always have signal, but you need to get... You know what? I could probably do that. I don't have anyone to repack the chutes. All right, quickly, guys. Do I put more parachutes on it so I can use a parachute-assisted landing every time? Or do I put wheels on it so we can roll around without getting too far off the floor? Vote now. We're going back. Wheels or parachutes? Wheels or parachutes? I need to know. I mean, robots might work, but... More parachutes, more chutes. All right, wheels. All right, let's think about where we can fit more chutes. Oh, look, right here. I want to put... Let's think about this. Let's think about this. So we'll take this chute stage. This is the last chute stage, right? And then we'll have one that goes sort of like that, right? If I open that up, sideways one way, sideways the other, and it should balance, right? There's no way that's going to go wrong, is there? And that... No, I did that wrong twice. And then we'll grab this one. Pop it over this way. Oh, yeah. And then we pop this one over this way. All right, so we've got 3 drops. We need 4, right? We need 4. We can do that. There and there. Technically, this should keep us alive. Why not both? Why not both? Why not both? Okay, let's get why not both. I like the why not boths. But I put that far too. Why not both? Ooh, these landing gear. Do we have better, more appropriate landing gear? What's the highest impact tolerance here? Let's have a look. Impact tolerance. 50 meters. 300. Wait, what? Hit the ground at the speed of sound, and this one's all right. Anybody else think they're having a bit of a laugh here? No brakes, though. I mean, like, fair enough, but wow. We need... Hang about. New. Wait. New. New. Okay, we're gonna get a I don't know, what, a solid booster, small solid booster. I'm gonna put it that way up. We're going to. How much drag does a drogue chute give? It gives a lot, doesn't it? You like that. That's going to be too much, right? So we'll just like put that like that. Put some fins on the back so it lands bottom down. That way, bottom up. Sorry. Wheels down is what I really needed to say there. So we're just testing. OP wheels. This is what real science looks like. You know this is what real science looks like. We're just going to attach it to the bottom here so we can get a bit of angle. Oh, I can't. Okay. I mean, that will probably do, right? That way. All right, we're firing backwards. It's going to be fun. Why are all these stages here? Save it. We might hit too fast, but we're going to try it. Launch anyway. Oh, I need something to hit go. Go on, load it. Load it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to press go, am I? That's going to be a shame. Yeah, okay. All right. That's fine. I should have known. I misclicked. Oh, all right. That calls for an energy drink. I'm obviously too tired, right? I only woke up at 12:30, but you know, I'm so tired. Glug, 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 glug. It's probably the most frustrating part of Kerbal is hitting that wrong button there, right? We all do it. I certainly do it. We just need enough power just to hit go. That's all we need. That's all we need. I mean, you can say rip to that as well. Ooh, face full of carbon dioxide. Nice. Please, this got to work well. Pulls out harmonic. Sliced piece pie is really good, isn't it? Yeah, well, you get an intern to run up with a match, right? I don't know if that's going to help, but full through. Whatever, go. Or are we going to arc enough? That's the question. I know we can fix this. Space plane hangar. So I think our frame rate got us there. Did you notice how the wheels, like it got stuck in the ground up to about here, and then everything exploded? So if we now go local and press shift and pull these like all the way out here, right? Yeah, the wheels definitely did survive. Yeah, no, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I like this. I like this. We're finally at the actual testing stage now. I mean, can we put this all the way around a craft? Can you just like encase something? See what happens. Oh my god. New BDR rematter, maybe. Wait, we need to make this better. We'll get some of these, and we'll put them here, and then we'll put them like that, and then I want all the way around. Like so. I want a 2. Are you still local? You're still local. Let's just shove that out there like save it. I think we just discovered some airbags, and I think you're right. If we could put these on a decoupler. Oh man, I've got it. You put a decoupler at the top, and then you use your like shift powers to literally just build a ball of rings, and then you can like a ring of wheels, and then you throw away the decoupler afterwards, and your dude just comes rolling. Oh, that would be so good. I don't know why I'm hitting full throttle. There's no need to hit full throttle. And so we can go like full. I mean, like coming in at 80 odd meters per second is, you know, impressive. 8 of those in a seat go. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's making me giggle. Oh, this is cool. Revert to space plane. Now, let's put all the fuel back in. Maybe point it up a bit more. People want to see it pointed up a bit more. All the fuel. All the fuel might be a bit much, but and something like the angle. Yeah, well, we might actually have to abandon this and go to a sandbox. I need a jumper. It's getting colder and colder in here the more I'm talking. That's not how streams normally go. Normally my streams are like, oh, I'm getting hot. I'm back. Definitely need to do a video on this. I do not think things with this much stuff on it, i.e. that much drag, can actually hit the floor fast enough. I'm even now thinking like, can we put a rocket on it to speed it into the floor a bit more? Oh look! Oh no! It's all right. I saw it like crush in for a frame. You guys saw that, right? Mmm. That's exploitable. All right, let's revert flight to space planet. We'll come back to that. I'm gonna go. Anyone seen the Stranger Things season 3 trailer? No, I didn't even know it was happening. But I am super into Stranger. Well, not as much as my girlfriend is into Stranger Things. But yeah, I'm into Stranger Things. Pretty good. Yeah, if it didn't work and they stated the impact tolerance was that high, it'd be false advertising. We're just gonna exit out of here quick. We'll be back. 4th of July. Oh, okay. Oh, is it going to be an American Independence themed one this time? All right. Resume save. Do I have a sandbox at the moment? Build tester. Oh, good. Sounds good. All right, let's think about it, because we're gonna hack something up into orbit. Maybe my girlfriend is into Stranger Things. It's true. All right, let's put Small one, that one. And then we'll put a chair on it. There's one of the small... Oh, no. Ah, no. No. Don't say. Structural parts. Where are you? Cubic octagonal. And then you put this on here. No. On here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, and then we go. Let's think about this. We need enough, like, wheel space. So big compared to him. Move them out of the way for now. And I want to copy that onto, like, this corner edge if I can. It's not going to have it at the moment. That's fine. No, that's not fine. There? Is that fine? This is fine. Actually, there was a point where it was in between. Once we get 3, everyone knows Kerbal's split into 3s. Okay, down like that. And then this also wants to get out of the way for a moment. Of course, heat shielding is going to be a problem. Is it April 1st today? Have I totally missed that? No, it's the 23rd. Okay, that's right. We actually wanted to mount this on top of a... I want a heating, I want a thermal. We'll go with, like, that one for now. We'll just kind of, like, pull that down here somewhere. Okay, so that's probably a little bit too wide. We'll figure that out though. I want to put like a fin on the top so that we orientate in the right direction, of course. Let's just do that quick. Of course, advanced canards. Other way up. That might even be a little big. Maybe pull it in this way. Something like that. Do you reckon that'll give us aerodynamics? Might do. I love this shape that's appeared out of here as well. That's beautiful. Alright. And then we need a way of slowing down, which I didn't actually think about. That's a bit rubbish. We'll go... decoupler. Tiny decoupler. A few tiny fuel tanks. Tiny engine. This spark being a different colour completely throws me off every time now. Do we have variants on it? Truss mount is... I kind of like the look of that. I always like the, the naked engines. Oh, I didn't put a decoupler between the heat shield and us. Anywhere else I need a decoupler? I mean, we can just get off the thing, right? The seat. Decoupler. I know what I'm looking for, honestly. That goes there. This goes on the underside of this. That goes on the underside of that. And then we grab that decoupler. And down we go. It's not the decoupler, but it'll do. Down we go. Okay, is that going to stop it? It might do. It might do. I'll just take a whole bunch of people. Thanks. Alright, where are they? They're all off somewhere. We'll take a pilot. Alright, cool. Let's do. What are we gonna call this? What are we gonna call this? This is the free survivability. Bouncy dart looks fine. We'll just go with res for now. We'll go with res for now. Launch this out and hacks ourselves into orbit. I get through drinks far too quick nowadays. Well, it turns out I like those canards. Alright then, let's not do that. Or we could just strut them together. one or the other. Alright, we'll get rid of them. Maybe these are a bit big. Maybe these are a bit big. We only want a little bit directional force, right? That way up. And we'll have 4 of them. Thanks. Let's try that instead. That should be less killing. Yep, alright. Hopefully it'll be fine. Of course everything will be. Why would it not be fine? I'm wondering what carbonated fruit flavored soft drink with taurine, caffeine, B vitamins, sugars, sweeteners, and high in caffeine. Supposed to taste like. I'm always curious. What is it supposed? Oh, we're gonna have troubles. No, it's all right. We can figure it out. We can figure it out. We're people who can think in 3 dimensions. All right. Set orbit. Kerbin. Go. 6 kilometers up. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. So if we turn. Haha. Ah, of course. Of course. All right. Let's do it. Okay. We want to like pivot around that way. As long as I can get that engine looking sideways. So currently, my Kerbal's looking down towards the South Pole. So I'm pivoting around that axis to put this engine pointing backwards so that I can just quickly cane through all the fuel. This should just put us in a nice orbit. Wow, a nice suborbital trajectory. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. There it goes. You know what? Whatever. Should we run with that one? I think we'll run with that one. Don't just land in water. Oh man, you're right. Don't just land in water. It's dark. Ah. Think that's land over there. Can we? I want to push it like southwards. That's what I really want to do. I mean, north will do, but I really did kind of want south. Okay, so that's backwards again. That's about the direction we want. Go! That puts us back into orbit. Kind of. Is there more land around here? Where's my settings boost map? There we go. All right, yeah, we are definitely landing on some land now. All right, cool. Let's let this play out as is then. Throw the engine away because it's not useful now. I'm not sure if I've got the right one, so we're going to decouple like that. Okay, cool. Now, hopefully all this should point us in the right direction. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We could just end up with a toasty Kerbal. Thinking I should have pushed these further out, you know. Right, if we're lucky, yeah, the fins are going to bite. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then that should push back the other way. Yeah, look at that. Look at this fin work up here. That's great. All right, sweet. We got this. It's going to be dark. How are you supposed to detach the heat shield? There's a decoupler right there that it's attached to. It's all right. Thanks for the thought, but I got that. I got that one. Surprisingly. We're going to TikTok our way back and forth, aren't we? Does anyone actually use TikTok? I never have. I've not even like so much as been on the website. That sheer look of joy there. I mean, who is this? We don't have the thing on Mali Kermond Malay Mal. Yeah, no, I don't know anybody who's even so much as looked at it. But I hear YouTubers being like, "Oh, well, that took off, didn't it?" But I suppose it's one of these things that I should really be on the ground floor with, right? Just go and put some videos up and see what happens. This is taking some time. Anybody else think this is taking time? I mean, we're already down to 50 kilometers. Can we kind of wreck this up a little bit? Yeah, that'll be all right. Obviously, the next test is to try this on Eve or Gillie, or not Gillie, Eve or about Lathe. Lathe's the one I'm thinking of. Though trying to pinpoint the landing on Lathe will be an interesting experience for me. Would have had a more stable flight, right? Okay, we're getting warm now. Not really happy with how warm those wheels are, but you know, whatever, we'll live with it. I should stop playing around with the camera and just let this play out. And stop being so warm while jettison. Don't think we need that now. Also now wondering how well he could survive without the heat shield. I mean, we weren't exactly ripping through, were we? Of course it would land right there. Why wouldn't it? Maybe we'll wobble it away. Maybe we'll wobble it away. I'm now wondering whether this wheel arrangement here could be used for some sort of like trapped in a ball device. I don't know why we'd want it trapped in a ball. Oh man, I'm tempted to pop my parachute just to get rid of the thing. I forgot we had patrols and stuff we could do. do it. Wow, that didn't help. Alright, fine. We'll take that like that. Where's the cut shoot? Oh, what's gonna happen? Wasn't quite what I was expecting. Well, the great success, right? Baller. Baller. Oh, well, that was a nice little bit of sandbox there, guys. What were we supposed to be doing? Alright, that's that. Equipment. Let's go back to what we're supposed to. Your game will not be saved. Alright, well, exit to the main menu, whatever. I don't mind. Resume sleds. Okay. Alright. That was fun. What a great little tangent. We should definitely experiment with stuff like that. Those 8 wheels just out in front, though. That was beautiful. If you could just come crashing down on that. Right. We were doing a science thing, weren't we? Open, you, Hooper. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna use some ultra OP wheels. Now, I'm tempted just to attach them all to this, like that. And then put them down and then put them in position. Like, we can bounce quite a way, and I don't really... but the thing is, it's not parts landing into parts that are the problem. It's the parts falling into the floor that are a problem. So that's what we got to watch out for. I want a couple more on here. I want you there, and you there. So OP. How else can we exploit this, guys? We need some decentness. I'm definitely gonna go home and see if there's something we can do to properly exploit this. But then maybe I need some wheels that will actually stop me when I land as well. I mean, I could technically put these sideways and then I ain't going nowhere when I land, right? Hey, Jackson. Let's try. So there was something wrong with the actual version of Satisfactory States. Should we try that? Should we try that? Is that too hacksy? Have we gone too far? Ah. I'm gonna switch to editor. Oh no, that's not gonna work either. Oh, too many parachutes, guys. Yeah, no, that's why I put these ones sideways. But now I've been told, too many parachutes. The reason I came over here was I was like, oh wait, we've upgraded the launcher, right? But the cockpit, no one needs to be in it anyway. Whilst that's not terrible advice, and then we can get rid of 2 wheels as well. Okay. these in the middle instead. Working out what I need to do here. That always steals my speech from me. It's not ideal. I'll work on it. Okay, that's good. Then we want to reconfigure this to that. Okay, and we take this bad boy off. Okay, that's 33. And we need to lose 3 parts somehow. I'm looking at these stacks here being like, could we just put a big single intake on top instead? So if I do that, and then we go aerodynamics, circular intake. That's a 30. Oh yeah, perfect. It's not perfect. We're losing some science into the hole, but we can make that work, right? If we let's move you up first. Get the parts out that we need to get out. You need to go on the back here, just as a singular part, please. And then you also need to go on the back, just as a singular part, please. And then this can come back. We need to do one of these again, make sure everything's lined up. Actually, you know what? It actually is. Alright. I can only see ways of this going wrong. Oh, don't they? A Marcel's intake. Oh, I don't know. Intake resource, air intake. Maybe that might give us something better. All right, let's try this anyway. As we are, we're gonna go up and we're gonna come down and see how that works. Yeah, that's. Let's see. Once again, should have brought my controller. Me and my girlfriend got to buy another Steam controller for here. Okay. Let's see how this goes. This should be just short of takeoff. Okay, this should be takeoff. Oh, it's close. It is close. Trying to lean forwards. It's not working. Why can't I lean forwards? This is what the cockpit... That's why we wanted the cockpit, guys. That's why we wanted the cockpit. Okay, cockpit necessary. Wow. I think I may have just figured out a good recoil, like, spring system. We'll do that. Okay. First thing we're going to do is pull this off. Don't like you. We're actually going to get rid of that. You're not needed. We know you're not needed. Alright, let's take this off over this way. Back with the cockpit. Control. That thing's not good enough. The probe control is not good enough. You know what? I've learned this lesson before. We were trying to put wheels on just because they look good and stuff like that. But what we should have done is just stuck with the landing gear. We've got the parachutes. Just do this mission. Our sails are upside down. Oh, no worries. No worries as long as I can find the right button. Okay, that's also good. What's the impact tolerance on these things? I never understand why landing legs are so much worse than landing gear. Man. Even these are like 50 meters per second. They've got brakes. Let's apply ones with brakes. Kerbal and its various like leg options. They've never worked out well. Never. Okay, more down because we want some bounce. Want some bounce room. This doesn't look. You don't think this looks good? Nah, it's fine. Right, cool. We're finally there. I think we're finally there. This little like rotation and move business gets a little tedious at times, but I think that should be fine. Save, launch. Let's do it. Where's my man Kerbal? I'm going to send Gillie. How many parts do we have right now? 27. I'm going to put probe control on the front. Okay, that should be better. We've got 4 landing zones. In case we need them. Gotta say, landing gears and legs are not fun in KSP. I tend to, yeah, they tend to get crooked and are too short in general. Or they're, well, I mean, not necessarily too short because obviously they're trying to make them scale with the parts, but the spring physics behind them and stuff like that just isn't right, you know? It isn't right for the size. Oh, the load times. This is one of the things I quite dislike about Kerbal recently is the load time. I mean, I know I've got a lot of mods, and that does obviously play a part. Okay, what was our first space plane hangar? Was our first point of call? No lift, can't pitch. There we go. Too far, no doubt, but I still don't know what the wear up time is for engines. Anybody else? Okay, and we roll. Isn't quite how we're supposed to do it, but it'll do. Physics, what's that, you know? Twitchi, you know that the targeted land... Is it Kerbal? Really? Is it Kerbal engineer? How do I turn it off? It's got to be a thing, right? I don't have the engineer thing here. Oh, really? Is it engineer? Oh, not impressed. Not impressed. It's probably my least favourite thing. It just takes up so much of your vision, you know? Oh, that'll be why I can't see it now. Let's go and get... What do we need here? Do I need to be stationary or can I do it on the way past? Materials study. Observe materials bay. Okay, got that. Astronaut complex. Atmospheric pressure scan. Don't do that. Stay there. That little blub, 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 it's a little annoying. Pressure data. Keep that. Okay, where are we off next? Mission control. No, need another study. And then the crawl away. So that's mission control over there. Landing tab hide. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm going to have to do that with another mission. Alright, what do we want from mission control material study? Okay. Should have just built a jet car. this wind. I haven't quite figured out where the balance point is. Going up a little bit at a time until I get it. Is it there? Feels like it should be there. Yeah, there it is. Oops! Ow! Alright, we'll do it the way we were supposed to do it then. I really expected that to be like whilst we were up in the air that we would have a problem. Not while I was just rolling around. Come on, we're up. There we go. Trying to go over this way. Turn around that way and look. Okay, cool. And we'll start slowing down just a little bit. And we look flat. We know where we're going. It's nice. Hopefully we're kind of dropping. Yeah, maybe a little too fast now that I take a look at it. Oh, my screen's just turned off. Can't see the chat anymore. Okay, when we touch, I'm just going to kill it. Back in black. Okay. Off the floor. It's really hard to tell with the wind effect whether we're actually up off the floor or not. Please don't tip me backwards. Please don't tip me backwards. Why would you do this? Okay, there we go. We've got speed. Alright, this was one of the material studies, right? Observe materials bag. Okay. And then over here was the pressure mat. Oh, we'll log that pressure data. Alright, we'll try that again. Log that pressure data. Okay, and we're going to slowly eat our way around this way. Get rid of that again. Probably time for a quick save, right? Now that we've done this much. If we roll to a stop, I will do so. End up using 5. These things tend to be a little bit more deadly than I thought they were going to be. Take off. Man, the wind up time. And that way. I feel like I'm going to hit stuff. Okay, let's kill the engines. Let's do it like this. That's why we put them here. Could you like quick saved it? Wow. Oh, I should have taken a moment to look at that building a bit more. Sorry, guys. Away first. Less chance of explosions there. We'll go forwards, right? Forwards is life. That wind up time though, I have definitely pushed go a long time ago. Okay. Right, this should be better. I mean, this can impact at 50 meters per second according to its stats, so that's all right. From the crawl away, mystery goo. Okay, one left to do. No more contracts. Oh, you know, you got to look to the root of the problem, right? No, my wheel caught. Okay, there we go. All right, we got this. Okay, try and not land on the building this time. Just come down like this. Oh, not rolling backwards, it's not. Oh, come on. I'm so close. I'm never going to be able to roll around the engines, am I? Oh, I'm so close. I want to do a powered landing to end this. We'll do a powered landing to end this. It turns out jet's very difficult for VTOL. Maybe we should have a little challenge about this. Unfortunately, so Great Grandma was offering the idea of a reverse thrust. Unfortunately, you have to get up to Weasley's before that becomes a thing. A shame, but also, you know, that's technological advancement, right? We want to go that way. Let's try and, like, twist our way round in the direction we want to go. And drop the throttle a bit. Throttle bit lots more. Okay, we're gonna land on the building this time because that would be hilarious. Your VTOL artillery jet? I do. Okay, 10 meters per second hitting the ground should be fine. Like, the impact of these wheels is just unreasonable. Observe that. Done it! Hype! Well, that's another contract done. We just need to recover now, right? Just double checking everything before I go and make another silly mistake. Recover that vessel. Can't believe another 3 thinks I can't sing. I mean, like, wow. 26 science. Was a little bit short of what we wanted, but pretty good. It's clearing our active tab. That's the important bit there. Clearing the active tab. So, do you reckon we can knock a Gemini out pretty quick? Rendezvous, and then go on an orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. Hey, Subs, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? All right, I think we can do it. Like, do we have a vessel? Put both up. Let's go and have a look. What have we got in orbit around? I mean, we could just go and get Sobek back. Well, we could totally push Sobek up to proper speed or whatever. Like this would be where we catch him, and then we just fly that way with him and push this up. It would be pretty good, but all right, he needs to come back at some point. But again, we don't really have the. Well, it looks like we're going to have to do it ourselves. We're going to have to put two craft up. That's cool. You just woke up. How am I? I woke up about 4 hours ago. So yeah, I'm pretty good. We've actually got like 2 missions done today or something. No, we failed a mission and we went and got another mission. No, we did get 2 missions done today. Wait. So we first put our comm satellite up, then we failed to move Sobek, the original comm satellite, because it turns out the mission gave us a mission that we couldn't complete because of the fuel that the mission had, of the fuel that the spacecraft had. Then we've just done this one, which took a lot longer than I thought it would. And now we can do like a Gemini-esque. Later. How did this rocket bite me? Oh, I hit my boom arm. Sorry, guys. Well, I mean, if we're just sticking stuff in orbit, need anything decent? What's Ra? Can anyone remember what's on the top of Ra? This was our early moon rocket, wasn't it? This is the one that we sent out. Totally fly this again. Yeah, let's fly this again. We're just putting it in orbit, right? Yeah, okay. I'll see it at 100-kilometer orbit. Let's do this. And then we'll let it do an orbit, and then we send someone else up there to also do an orbit. And we get them together. And we have a great time. Yeah. I'm all about that. You guys about that? I'm all about it. Plant. Carl, hey Carl, how you doing? When I read that, I was like, hi, I just finished painting a tomato plant. I was like, what? Why would you paint a tomato plant? But no, he's planting a tomato plant, which makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense. All right, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. All right, we did all right. We're straight up into. We should have done the gravity turn. Hang about. I want to use the mods that I have available to me, so let's do this. The reason I say let's do the gravity turn is because we could actually use that then to try and get our two craft in perfect orbits. That would actually be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Dance away like Toto wherever you go. I want to bless the rains down in Africa, my friend. Oh, wait, before we do... Oh, wait, I nearly made a terrible... Why do I not click go? If he wants to paint a tomato plant, he doesn't want you judging his lifestyle. I mean, this is true. I mean, if people want to paint plants, that's your own thing. But, like, plants need to breathe, and they breathe through their skin, and if you paint them, they can't do that. It's like insects, right? Let's come down here. Mission control... Investigate. If it's Sobek, yeah, there we go. What do we want? Bam, do that. Let's rendezvous 2 craft together. If you guys aren't aware of the power of Ra, the drum and bass tune, you should go and check it out. It's pretty powerful. SCP-504 critical tomatoes. Also, like this little blah 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 blah. Where's the... Here we go. Warnings, unless it's got more than 100 science. That'll do. Thanks. All right, and then Kerbal landing. They're all installed. Impact marker, remove. Okay, there we go. Close editor. Thanks. All right, there we go. We did it. We did it. We are going to. Oh yeah, let's go to 80 kilometers. Go. Bam. Oh, I didn't press best. Well, let's see how it does. Let's see how it does. I really didn't press the best guess. So I mean, I'll be very, very surprised if this hits exactly well. Amazing how many people want me to send stuff to a space station. Should probably get around to making a space station. As rockets go, this is fast. reported to the police that her husband had been murdered by his launch. Intentionally. Did he try to eat a bear? Well, I mean, that's it, yeah. What are you trying to eat at that point? I mean, murdered. Murder implies some sort of intention, right? Tomato slices. Yeah, I don't think a tomato can murder. It can be implicit in someone's death. It can be the cause of death, but I don't think it's a murder at that point. You can murder someone with tomatoes, but I don't think a tomato can do the murdering. Murder. Close. Yeah, I'm gonna allow this. Have just a nice, gentle. Do I put this guy? I think Callum just may have hit a wrong button or something. After 2 hours, I'm on to my second page of your homework. Oh, dude, good work. Good work. My portable computer playing a partial audio recording of a Monty Python sketch, the funniest joke in the world. Monty Python was really, really good. Unfortunately, a lot of their really good jokes have now become like staple comedy. So a lot of it seems a little bit like, you're doing that joke again? But they were the first, you know? Maybe not the first. I mean, surrealism has lasted for a long time. Tomatoes explode, debris clocked at 137 miles per hour, computer heavily coated by debris, keyboard ruined by exposure to liquid matter, all other components providing functional after cleanup. Oh, this is long. All right, I need a faster computer, one that can do this better, quicker. And by computer, I mean the gravity turn. Absolutely fine. Is this actually going to put me into a perfectly circular orbit? Look at this. And then it should stop. And look, we're nearly actually in orbit. That's pretty good. Monty Python and the Holy Grail was a good film. It was actually a good film. I don't think any of the Monty Pythons were bad films. The Meaning of Life was a little bit... Life was more an extended Monty Python's Flying Circus rather than its own movie, you know? Whereas Holy Grail, Life of Brian, stuff like that, they all had like their own consistent storyline. Meaning of Life was just a bit of a ramble for them, you know? Don't think it was bad, it's just, that's the thing. The time. I mean, we're over 70 now. Does it class it as a launch success? Okay, it does class it as launch success. Are we in the point where we can actually control? Oh, we got Kerbal on board. Of course, we can control. All right, that's good. That's good. Let's just circularize this up, and then we'll get the other guy to do exactly the same maneuver when over the desert. Something like that? No. We could probably launch from the desert launch site, right? Circular as you can get. Like that. Deviation of 200 meters. So Great Goat on Fire is saying, so I've been mucking about with a box-wing fighter, and when I had two of them dogfight, they both ran out of fuel before they either got shot down. I think this speaks more to your gun design rather than the box-wing's flight. Sounds like you can't take things out. Alright, Alright, so let's just point. Get closer. Get closer! 2, 1. Okay, we're into the time zone here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Look upwards, please. Put that one on. Burn! Do we have Perry? Yep. Apple. Oh, it's close. It's close. Pair ups now. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Let's go back to. Wait, can you? Yes, we've got the EVA button. Okay, that's good. That's good. Different vessels in orbit of Kerbal within visual range of each other and kill their relative velocity to achieve the goal. Okay, we could totally do that. Totally do that. We could probably even do that on the first one. Exactly. We're going to launch the same craft again. All right, cool, cool, cool. Which one was it? It was the power of Ra. And we're going to send Billy Bob. Of course, we're going to send Billy Bob. Let's go. We did the like level her up via the contract mission, and then she got deleted from the game. I don't think I'll ever be doing the level up your Kerbals via the contracts again. Ideas that I want to test out, but oh, there's Ra 1. We got to wait for Ra to get round here somewhere. Set as target. Beautiful. Beautiful. I reckon we want it over here somewhere, but we'll try it over there. Should you build your should you allow your dog to build an orbital rocket? Yes. Why would you not? I mean, can you build an orbital rocket? Okay, so Ra's on his way back round. Let's go. Let's try there. Improved guess. Launch. Alright, this should be pretty good. I hope he's not using any of these numbers over here. Safely, right? Yeah, nice. Interspace. Tomato is destined for interspace. But like, where's my target? It's not that one, is it? No. Let's have a look on the map. What's going on here? Yeah, look. Unfortunately, we're going to come up and under it, so I don't know whether we're going to get this right or not. Be very interesting to find out. Don't give me a blub blub blub. What? That's more than 100 science? Are you kidding me? More than 100 science? Why? Never. just stop. Oh look, there's a save button there. Okay, alright, we can turn this back on now. Alright, I missed the save button. Alright, fair enough. What are you back there? No experiments available. Right, okay. Alright, that'll do. Everything makes me hit a save button, but we saved. Okay, looking strong, looking good. We are on our way up to orbit. Have you guys heard about the rebuild of the skybox that they're promising for 1. Whatever we're on now, 1.7? Personally, I think it was good because look at the JPEGing around the outside of that galaxy there, and that's a fairly standard thing. Look at the banding on this. They're going to up the resolution, they say, but keep all the stars where they are. That's it. Like, a lot of these are not stars. A lot of these are very blatantly galaxies. Like, that's a galaxy over there. That's a galaxy. I'd be surprised if that's not. That definitely is. That definitely is. Or maybe that's a planetary nebula. We definitely need to get, like, a... what's the word I'm looking for here? We need to get a... Is that him? Oh, that's the other Ra. Space telescope. Anyway, we need to get a space telescope so we can zoom in on the box back there. That would be pretty nice. I think we're actually going to line up pretty well. Single orbit rendezvous, probably. Which I'm all about. That sounds cool. There. We a little bit time warpy on the go. Oh, excuse me. I understand why people like these autopilot programs, but nah, I actually don't think they're for me. They do the most beautiful launches. I'm all about this flight path that we've got here, but I'm also so hands off that I'm like, eh. I'm gonna basically stay there like that now, right? So let's add a maneuver. And try and figure out how to bring these together. No, we're not allowed. There's a together. Okay. I will take it. We only go a little bit over the top there. That's cool. That's cool. If I can do that burn, I'll be a happy man. Is this still launch success? 50 seconds, okay. We'll just let that run through for a little bit. It's just staring in confusion. I'm sure if you give it a bunch of like hypergolic fuels and stuff, it'll soon sort out how to get to space, right? Why would it not? I'm guessing that's because it says launch success. All right, that means it's all down to us now. Yeah. Strength of 1,000 SAS modules. Burn time 2 seconds. Don't believe it. You can do it. I believe in you, man. I believe in you. Jeb said you're not very good, but, you know, Jeb says everybody's not very good. Though what does he know, stranded in the ocean? We should definitely send him to the other side of the planet. Flying in my time? Yeah. As in, like, I am in control of the time? I think so. I kind of want to watch this on the map. Okay, that's orbit. And here this comes to match up. If we could, that'd be pretty great. Watching that one disappear there. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm so glad Kerbal gives us all these numbers and we don't actually have to, like, figure them all out ourselves. Having to pen and paper your way through all these. I'd very quickly make myself a spreadsheet, I think. 40, 30, 20, 10. I'll take 1.9 at 50. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, I'm going to warp there. I'm going to hit target. Try to revert after the dogfight, and ASP was having none of that. Yeah. All right, here we go. Nice, slim, easy to grab orbit. Rendezvous, sorry. He's coming in like a pro. Not that way, you're not. Where is he? There he is. I mean, that does technically class as visual range. If I wanted to just like finish the mission here, I could just be like, all right, there's my relative velocities. But I would obviously like to go and see him. Just keep pushing. Oh, it's a bit more powerful now the engines are on. Who'd have thought? Hey, who'd have thought? Let's just drop that down a little bit. We can have that as well. Nice. All right, you. Go back over that way. Bam. Nice. So could it be that your Vulcans are grouped too tight? Yeah, maybe. Do we let ourselves drift a little closer? The real question is, how close do we want to drift? Ring around the cockpit as opposed to the old load out. Okay. I mean, Vulcans are always good on the forward facing, I personally believe. Okay, doing well. Just going to drift in nice and slow now. It's totally how I'd be doing it IRL. With the nav ball and letting the computer do it right. Ah. Always intrigued as to what it counts as like. There we go, we got it. Alright, so now I just get out. Now we got to try and get these guys home safely. Parameters complete though. Alright, let's get back inside. Alright, who are we going to send home first? Here's the question. Here's the question. Who are we going to send home first? Lucky we get to send them home together. Believe in the power of the computer, right? The computer is good. How many hours of gameplay do I have? Lots and lots and lots. Steam will tell you 700 or so, but collaborative warfare was all recorded in a separate save. A lot of my original modded series were in separate saves, so I've got much more, probably about double what it's showing me. So I'll go with 1,400 hours, something like that. As fun as it would be to do one and then try and figure out how to do the other one, and then switch back and forth and hope that nobody dies, we're just going to do it like this. All right. So who are we riding with right now? Did all the work. Okay, we're going to get a bit closer. Oh, my friend. Oh, my friend. You should definitely... It's spelled with a K because Kerbal, right? Me and a bunch of YouTubers got together. You might have heard of Tape and Beardy Penguin. There was those two, me, Agonarch, and some other guy that I always forget the name of because he dropped out really early. And we had a great time sharing our save files around, putting down defensive structures and then letting the other guys attack them. Yeah, I mean, most people have more Kerbal time than their game displays. Oh, I should have done some science while I'm here. Observe. And you observe. The other guy will do in the atmosphere. And you do everything. Get out. Take that. Brilliant. Get back inside. All right, cool. Safe. Sound. Yeah, made a pretty... Yeah, I did hear about that. Of KSP. Alright. Coming in for a nice one. Problem was they kept on waiting on mod. So Sliced Piece of Bread saying they created a sequel in space, but it's on hiatus. The problem is they kept on wanting space weaponry, and no one has figured out how to do that properly. The people working on BD Armory either can't be bothered or can't figure it out. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, it was great fun. It was great. Man, it was a lot of work. Whoa, it was a lot of work, but it was great fun. I put literally every day, every episode has got about 3 10-hour days in it. All right, let's let this drift a little bit. We're still coming in pretty hot, but I'm fine with that. I should have given it a little bit of downrange capability, right? No sounds? Target speed up again, that's no good. I'm just wondering whether I want to be dropping the heavy stuff yet. Probably not. The uneven heating is a beauty to behold though. Can we want to fire up some engines and go the other direction, you know? Right, come on, let's go this way. Let's get up and over. Press T for continued assistance. That way. We're going that way. We've got problems with that. That could work. I'll take it though. We are over the mountains. It's good enough for me. If we can just steer it a little like that. Yeah, I mean the main problem is Kerbal. It's not a dead game, but it's now back to like well, not back to. It's now into the point of like niche indie game, right? Where only people that are interested in space, or it turns out space war, are playing. I want to go forwards more. I want the sea level button now. Sorry. All right, we'll take that. Took a little bit of aerodynamic lift. Get these guys home. collaborative warfare part may have been ditched or put on hold, yeah. I don't know. It all got a little too serious after Twitch Yongi left for me. I was like, alright, you guys fight with real world replicas. That's cool. You may have noticed that's not really my thing. I like making crazy ships that do crazy things. Faced ship that spits out little fighters out of its face and stuff like that. That's why it took so long to do the things, because the craft I was trying to make were just crazy. And even then, because Kerbal, they never really worked perfectly, did they? Alright, that's an interesting shape. Not sure what we're supposed to gather from that. Why do the street... Look, these ones, like the passes right through. I just don't understand. I don't understand. That vessel, nice. Just trying to... look, we're nearly at the amount of science we're after. Nice. Nice. So we've got one more person to get home. Let's get them home. So that we can stop in the right place. Rah. Well, I suppose ideally we want to pull back over there somewhere or something. I don't know. Map. Thanks. Alright, so where's Kerbal Space Center right now? So if we do this, add the maneuver over here that's for like ultimate efficiency, right? And then we bring it down just to about... That might be too far. Let's bring it in line with the island airport. Probably that, right? Because we marked up for that black square last time. We ended up landing here. So yeah, let's try that. Should be cool. Pull this one off, and then it should be nice and easy at this point. A 0.07 second burn. Wow, I've never seen anything less than 1 second before in that little marker there. Have you guys? Legit never. And I'm going to take much longer to make that burn, because wow. Right, did that match? How? How has it gone further? We definitely underburned, but no. Okay, little bit, and that will do it. That will do it. This is actually the right way facing around as well. Let's travel around the planet looking this way. I don't know what that was. We're sideways, I think we are. Doesn't seem to be doing too much to us though. Let's turn that off and let it orientate itself as it wants to. It's gonna be interesting to see where it goes. No, I think Slice of Pizza knew exactly what he was trying to say there. Not to let it run at ×4 because oscillating things can just over oscillate and stuff like that. Times 3 seems to be the point where the physics is a last bastion of actually being physics. The moment you put it up to ×4, it's like, yeah, I'm just going to drop numbers here and there and not worry about it. That's how it feels anyway. All right, orbit 5. I still kind of feel like this is not right. I feel like this is going to put us too close. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's horrific. Quick, we need to do something about this. We can't save this guy if he's like this. Maybe 1 bit times round isn't quite what I was after. Should have a little bit of fuel to try and change this on the fly, because that's what Kerbal's all about, right? Seems to be doing its own job pretty well there. Well, actually, it's Anne. And you are? No. Though that is literally the song of the devil himself. Okay, this is interesting. Do we get like an award for most time spent in the upper atmosphere? Because that's pretty cool. Because that would be pretty cool, sorry. Because I think this might do it. This one, we got fuel, we're good. No, we massively overspent on the corrective measure. Good. Ooh, that number is getting smaller. Harrowing tale of just trying to get back home. Come on, we can do it. Sorry, I am super concentrated. So I've noticed that we are off of equatorial, so I had to try and like burn in the other direction to line us back up. But I think now, despite being very slow and very high up in the atmosphere, we should make this. Let's press the T. Let's go over towards retrograde exactly, if at all possible. That should cut down on our drag profile, because that was one of the things that kept on throwing us off, was we kept on like wobbling back and forth and getting horrific numbers. Okay, ×3. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Again, as we come plummeting downwards and down with this. Let's try and do that. Alright, sweet, cool, amazing. Oh, about to finish the mission. This is good. This is good. We've got a fair bit done today, guys. Got ourselves a comm satellite up. We got ourselves a following comm satellite up that really didn't supposed to be that. We failed a couple of missions. We won a couple of missions. We went around. We did some like weird jet VTOLing. We got a rendezvous on. been a productive hour, 2.5 hours. A little bit longer than normal, but I am fine with that. As long as you guys are fine with that, I'm fine with that. Okay, everything's looking alright. It's a bit hard to keep retrograde pointed right now. It's going alright. Who needs ablaters anyway? We've got engines. Alright. Watch this. Oh, I can't show you that and do this. We're going to pop that. Immediately our trajectory has changed, look. It was out in the water and now it's suddenly there. It's looking good, it's looking good. I mean, we should probably be able to, like, swing our nose round and start taking aerodynamic control of this. Or not. Okay. I want to kind of go that way. Oh, it's close, it's close. Come on, let's see what we... Yes, yes. We're back on the launch pad. Pop those before it becomes too strong. It's too strong, it's too strong. We're gonna kill someone. No, we're good. All right, that's fine. Trying to click on stuff suddenly. We're not going to crash into the VAB, but man, we are close. That's probably the most pinpointy of pinpoints I've done so far. Slowly learning what trajectories does and doesn't tell you. What it does take into account and doesn't. Cool. We've got some high altitude science with us here. It's really tempting to jump out, get some EVA science and then parachute down. But I'll die if I do that. We all know I'll die if I do that. Kerbal plummet programming. Collaborative warfare is great. It is, isn't it? It's great fun. Would have been a lot easier if we were working together as well. Oh my god, like all of us made our own like map overlays, thumbnails, like any resources we needed to put on each other. Like it was possibly the most disorganized collaboration I've ever been a part of. But also great fun, you know. Da, 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 da. Don't revert the flight, that would be silly. That's right. And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time. Yeah, but none of the... Sorry, so he's asking any of the... Aren't there multiplayer mods? None of the weapons work with any of the multiplayer mods, ever. Like, wow, ever. But yeah, I will see you on Tuesday when we're going to spend money. We're going to spend science. I don't know what we're going to spend it on, but maybe we'll actually get to the moon to that time. So I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye. I'll believe that when I see it. Slice of pizza pie, literally last time we tried it. Didn't work.